My name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought I would do a little color and chat, just to talk about random things, some coloring, life, just whatever, just to hang out. I really enjoy doing color and chats, something relaxing at the end of the night for me. So today, or tonight, I thought I would do a color and chat out of a Christmas coloring book. And this is by Sun Life Drawing. This is Animal Quest Color by Number Christmas. And then in here, it tells you what the pictures are. I try not to look at those when I'm coloring. I like to be surprised. And then in here is your color palette. Here's all the colors. I honestly don't use these in the book. Maybe I should, but I don't because my colors change a lot of what I want to use. Okay, and then also on the back is the palette with the colors. They have little snowflakes in the colors. This stays the same throughout the whole book. Yeah, and they also list some books on the bottom, which I believe I have all of those, so let's get started. And this is the page I'm doing. I'll hold it up so you can see. These are how little the numbers all look. Probably holding that a little too close, but that's an idea for you if you haven't seen these books before. And then here is the palette I'm going to be using. I do have a piece of paper behind because it will leak through. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to try to maybe start at the beginning. We'll see how it goes with my eyes. It may take me a little bit. But yes, we'll start there. Okay, so number 1 is black. And I am using this Bic Fine permanent marker. This is Tuxedo Black. Turn it around for you. I actually have a variety pack of Bic markers that I just found recently that I hadn't opened. So I've had them for quite a while. I just put them in my desk and forgot about them. I mean, I probably had them for a year or more and I forgot about them till recently. And I was looking in there and I was like, whoa, I guess I forgot I had these. Have any of you guys forgotten things or do you use them right away? Sometimes life, you know. So yeah, let's start with number 1. Okay, let's see where the ones are. Not seeing that many. And then if I miss them towards, the end of the page, I can always go back. I just want to find a little section of them maybe to color to see. Okay, here's 2 of them. And when I color, I usually try to lay out all the colors when I'm coloring for you guys, so I'm not digging around for them too much. I mean, a little bit to get the right color that's next to me, but I've gotten better at doing that when I'm not recording, is picking out colors if I'm doing a color by number, getting them all organized. Same with when I'm coloring a regular picture as well. I'm trying. So I did learn something by myself, which a lot of you probably already know how to do. So I don't really, my Dabo and Chobo markers are alcohol markers, and I knew there was a way to refill them because my black was just not doing well. I was a little nervous about doing it, but I was able to get that top right off the fine side and fill it up with some alcohol with a syringe, and it's working like a charm again. So that's awesome that you can refill those when you get low anyway. So I was pretty happy about that because I was like, oh no. And then I didn't know you could do Bic markers as well. So I heard that you could do Bic as well. So I need to look into that more because I've thrown away so many. And if they're refillable, I would like to fill them for as long as I can before always getting new. Have any of you guys refilled Bic markers before? Or any of your markers before? So yeah, I'm happy that I figured that out and gave it a test run. Looks like eyes in the mouth. I have no idea what this is. Just skimming the page to see if I see any more that stand out. Not at the moment, so. Okay, so the next color I'm going to be using is number 2, gray. And I'm using the Bic Intensity Permanent Marker. And this is actually platinum silver, but I thought that would look pretty cool. Considering it is Christmas. Gray looks good too, but silver looks kind of fun. So yeah, normally I used to go straight across in these books. If I wasn't coloring for you guys, I'd probably go straight across. It's just something I've always done. But tonight I thought I'd just go with the flow too. So go with the flow, see what happens. We'll just color around. And it's usually just in these books or books that are straight across like this that I'll go straight across. Otherwise I can skip around in other books. Do you skip around in your books, or do you have to go a certain way when you're coloring? I don't know if I'd like freak out before, or just I couldn't. Almost give me like a little bit of a panic attack if I was like coloring out of order. I'm getting better at that, so. So I finally found some, well, I always have stuff looking at Amazon all the time. I finally decided on some books and supplies that I wanted. So, whenever I get them, hopefully I can do a small haul for you guys. I decided just to start out with a small amount. And really, God, I wanted all the new color books that are out. And then I'm like, well, I want so many of the old ones. And a lot of them start going out of print. So I like debated on a lot. And then I finally just decided which ones I really wanted. And that's what I got. So I can't wait to receive them so I can share them with you guys. So a lot of you might already have them or seen them. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have, but I thought it would be good for me to kind of branch out of my comfortness a little bit. And I really like them too. So I'm excited for that. And I'm really liking this silver a lot. Color everything in this color. It's so nice. If I get quiet, I'm just looking for the numbers. My son loves color by number. When he was younger, I think I got him hooked on them. He'll color quite a bit, but he's more of a drawer. And he is very good for his age, I think. I can't draw. No. Maybe some squiggles and stuff, but sometimes he'll ask me, Mom, will you draw this with me? And I'll say, okay, you gotta show me how. And I'll try to follow him, and I'm like, yep. I don't even know how to describe how mine looks, but his looks like he's in high school or something, his drawings. I'm like, jeez. I wish I could be that good. And he loves his alcohol markers. For his birthday, my sister-in-law had gotten him some alcohol markers and a sketch pad, and oh, he was so excited. He was like, Mom, are you jelly? Because I always joke with him, say, are you jelly? And he'll say, yeah. And then all this time he's like, Mom, are you jelly? I'm like, yes. We joke a lot. Now my daughter, she's really young, so she doesn't really know what the color by number are, but I'll let her color on some if she likes. They have all those free kids printables, and they have kids coloring books that they have. She's always wanting me to print her off mermaids and Barbie and baby dolls. There's quite a few number 2s, it looks like, in here. Did some Christmas shopping. I only have a couple people left to buy for, so that's nice. I waited kind of late. I've been doing that the past few years. I just need to start earlier because it's so stressful. Oh, I think this silver is going to look so pretty when the picture's done, whatever it is. And I'm still learning with alcohol markers. Can be a little bit sloppy. I try not to be, but sometimes I'm like, whoops. That's all right. It's getting better. And I like the pictures that I did with them. That's all that really matters. That I like them. Okay, I think, oh, right in front of my face, right here. I think that might be it on this side that I can see right now. So, jump over here, see some. Are any of you left-handed like me? I feel like sometimes my hand's in the way, but it is what it is. My son is both. He can write with both and eat with both. My brother's the same way. They call it ambidextrous. Almost looks like whiskers. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I'm getting by looking at it. So with the new items that I ordered, I'll let you know it's not really that big of a deal. I did order one Christmas coloring book this year because I have quite a few, and I kept telling myself, well, I love Christmas coloring books, I'd have them all, but I'm really trying to color in the Christmas coloring books that I have. So I was like, I'll get one. And then after I had ordered it, they're saying that I won't be here till like January 19th, which it's fine. I was a little bummed, but that's okay. I ordered it late, you know, and I get with busy season, and I might still color in it if I'm feeling that way. Depends on my day and what I feel like coloring. It's really shiny, this silver. Looks like whiskers to me. Sorry, I tilt my page a little bit. I try not to, just a habit. Okay, I don't think I'm seeing any more twos. So we should probably go to number 3, which is dark brown. And this is Crayola. This is brown that I am using for the dark brown. Oh wait, sorry, wrong color. No, got that mixed up. For dark brown, I'm using my Bic Intensity Ultra Fine Point Woodsy Brown. Got those two colors mixed up. Whoops, okay. So look for the 3s. And I'm thinking I probably won't finish this tonight. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. And I'm not sure if I don't finish it. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll do another color and chat. I might not, but we'll see how far we get tonight before I decide that. Because if I don't do another one, I'll just color it on my own. Okay, where are the 3s? There's a lot of 15s. I see that. Oh, I see some 3s. Those of you that do color in chats, do you always finish yours or do you do yours in parts? I would like to finish all mine, but sometimes it just gets so late and I have to get up with the kids for school, and I just try to relax while I can and then go to bed, start the day over. Tonight I made mushroom tortellini. It was really good, if you like mushrooms. My husband, my son, and I do. And I made like an Alfredo sauce with it. It was really good. My daughter doesn't. She's young, really young and picky. I remember my son used to be that way, and then he started liking everything, so she wanted a chicken patty in the air fryer, so that's what I did for her, and she ate it. She had some fruit. And we had some time left. We tried watching Elf. Have you seen that movie with Will Ferrell? We watch it, I think, almost every year, but they weren't really paying too much attention, so I'll probably have to watch that sometime when I get a chance. So I switched it to the Charlie Brown Christmas. We love that movie too. Kind of looks like an ear. Not sure. I don't think I'll ever hate these Bic markers. I've always, ever since a friend of mine at work had got me hooked on them. Because that's all she colored with, and I was just like, And I got them, and then I couldn't stop getting them. But now that I know that, well, I think I know you can refill them yourself, I'm going to have to try that because that would be even better. Yeah, there's quite a bit of 3s here too. And if I can find this variety pack of markers on Amazon, I'm not sure if they'll have them. I think I got mine from Sam's Club, honestly. But I can check to see if If they have them, I'll link them if I find the exact ones. Even has like highlighters in the kit. I think it was like a steal of a deal, so I got them. Do any of you have a Sam's Club or shop at a Sam's Club? Ours is like a little ways out of town. Same with Costco, and we have both. Because there's things we like at both of them. But we do use Sam's Club more. I found some more. They're connected. I'm mumbling. Sorry. Do you guys ever do that? Just start talking to yourself? I mean, I am kind of now, but till you guys see it. But like, sometimes I'm randomly just talking, and my husband's like, "What'd you say?" And I'm like, "Oh, I was talking to myself." I think out loud. Kind of funny. Yeah, with the Bic, I don't know if it's a certain kind or you can refill. I don't know. I wonder if you can refill these because this is a really fine point. I would think so, but I don't know. I have to do some more digging on it. My son keeps asking me, he's like, "Mom, is it December 25th yet?" Like, no. Sorry, bud. I remember being a kid and being excited and anxious. Thinking it's a cat. I really am. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know, but I'm thinking that's what it is. So, how was the weather for you guys today? Today, we had a high of 46. It was partly sunny out. So that's pretty nice for fall. Seems weird saying that because we're in December, but it is technically still fall. We still got a lot of green grass here and some leaves. Bunch of geese on the lake. Like part of it's frozen, but the middle wasn't, and they're all like in a big circle. It looked really weird. And then there was another bird with them that was probably the size of them. It had a white head. I don't know. I thought someone was telling me it's like some type of snowbird. Because in the summertime, sometimes we'll walk around the lake because they have like a path. And we seen that bird there before, and it was like, never seen that kind of bird around here. And it looks like it's staying around. So yes, pretty nice weather. Oh yeah, there's tons of threes, like way all over. I'm sure I'll miss a few. I have to go back later. But I can tell it's getting like colder though somewhat because my lips are getting chapped, more dry. I mean, to me, 46 is warm, but the air, I guess. So I feel like I'm always using chapstick. And I kind of have an addiction to chapstick. They make these like, I don't know, they're like maybe the size of a small jewelry box, but they're 3 drawers and they're plastic. You can use them for like office supplies, pretty much anything. I have that full of chapstick. Because I gotta have chapstick. Anybody else have an addiction to chapstick? Okay. I think that's it for the threes on this side. So we'll check over here. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing them now. So next week, my husband leaves for his work trip. He'll be gone for like 4 days. So I'm trying to record a bunch of videos. Well, not a bunch, but you know, some for that when he's gone. Because it's just going to be busy, you know, me and the kids, and my sister might stop by for a while, and my niece. And my son also has his Christmas concert in the evening, one of those nights. You know, and with homework, bedtimes, baths, all the normal stuff. Just might want to rest. So I thought I'd get a head start on doing some of them. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. What do you think's a good number of videos to put up in 1 week? I've been telling myself and like thinking, because I don't want to drain myself. I don't want to overdo it. I enjoy making the videos. I really do. It's relaxing to me and fun. It's like me time, like a little self-care. Do something that I like. So I always am thinking, am I putting out not enough videos? Am I putting out too much? Just the right amount? I think right now I'm putting out the right amount. For me, anyway. I'm liking this brown. Brown's usually not too much of a color I like either, but I am liking this. And I am a slow color. I say that in almost every video. So this picture probably will take me a while. Whoa. I don't know if that's an ear or what that is. I was thinking maybe an antler, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I do like using markers in these Sun Life drawing books, though. I have used colored pencils. I like them too, but I think I like markers best. Okay, I think we're, well, there's going to be a few threes down here too, of course. So, something exciting, to me anyway. I am 15 subscribers away from 100. From 100 subscribers. And I am so excited. If I don't get there, that's fine too. I'm just in shock that I have 85 currently. I never expected that. I haven't even been on YouTube for 2 months yet, and that just excites me. I started this channel to relax, chat, meet people who like to color, maybe have anxiety like I do, and worry about everything under the sun like I do, or whatever type of anxiety, depression. And I didn't expect to get that many people. Oh, here's one here. So, with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you are new, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome. I appreciate you. You know, I never thought I could ever create a YouTube channel. And my husband was the one that got me pretty much to just do it. You know, he knows I have really bad anxiety and stress over everything, worry about everything. He thought it'd be a good idea to do something that I enjoy. So it feels good to, you know, when someone supports you for everything, and he does a lot. Okay. And I hope you guys have been enjoying everything you've seen so far. I try to read all the comments. I think I have maybe read all of the comments, and I try to comment when I can. You guys are also kind and give helpful tips. And like, tell me things what you guys like. But you know, I like to hear that too. Okay, I still think it's a cat. This is supposed to be a color in chat, and I'm being kind of quiet on some parts. Sorry. I'm definitely getting into the picture. It is very relaxing and calming. I think any of the Sun Life drawing books that I have are. Okay, let's see. I think I see a few more of this here, the threes. Thought I was going to sneeze a few seconds ago. I learned a little trick years ago when I was in high school. My music teacher told us this, and I thought it was so weird, but I have been doing it ever since. He always said, whenever you feel like you have to sneeze, close your mouth and keep licking the roof of your mouth, and it will go away. And it works for me. So that's what I do, because if I'm like listening or talking, I don't want to sneeze. So that's what I do, and it goes away. Okay, I think that's it with the 3s now. Just gonna peek over real quick. And I didn't tell you guys what I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking nothing. I forgot to get some water, which that's okay. I did get a variety pack of hot chocolate. I should have made some of that. It's like chocolate, one's French vanilla, one's mint, and the other's like salted caramel. I got that variety pack from Costco, or not Costco, Sam's Club. It's like Land O'Lakes brand. I got it last year too. It comes like 36 of them. Oh, so good. Hopefully my kids will drink it this year. My son didn't really like hot chocolate, but now he wants to try it again. Okay, try to get number 4. Which is brown. So does anybody have this coloring book? Are you coloring anything out of it currently? This is my first page in it. I definitely need to color more in it. I'm trying to color in each of my coloring books, especially ones that I haven't colored in. And so far I'm coloring in quite a few of them, and it makes me feel pretty good that I'm actually coloring in them. Okay, I see some 4s now. Need quite a few of these. Hopefully at some points I'll be able to color in my non-color by number books for you guys. They just take me a very long time as it is. Like I said, again, I'm a slow color and they just take me. I did have a couple completed pages last month of some of the ones that I did that weren't colored by number. For my November completed pages, if you've seen that video. And I feel like when I color slow, like I do, it's more relaxing for me. I don't know. I do things at my own pace and just go with the flow, I guess. This almost looks black, but up close it really is just a brown. Sometimes when I color these color by number books, I feel like they play tricks on my eyes. I know you guys have that too. And I wear glasses, so. I got glasses probably 7 years ago. I probably needed them before, but I didn't get my eyes checked. Then when I got them checked, they told me I needed glasses. So yes, sometimes they do play tricks on my eyes, but I still love them. Don't have to think about anything, just... I suppose in some regular coloring books you don't have to think too much once you get your colors figured out and how you want to do them. If you do that, because sometimes I color them and I don't even know for sure. I'll like pick out some colors and then the rest of it I don't have picked out. So then I'll be sitting there and thinking forever. Not forever, but you know what I mean. To find the right color that I like anyway. I love cats, so cute. I used to have a cat. I've had a few cats in my life. My last cat, God, we had to put her down when I was pregnant with my son because she was just full of cancer. But she was the cutest cat ever, Fluffball. She was like a fluffy, really fluffy cat. I'm not sure really the name of what kind of cat she was called, but she was super fluffy and she was black. But yeah, she got really sick when I was pregnant. And you didn't want to see her in pain anymore, so... Because honestly, I didn't even know she had it till we took her in. I was like, something's wrong. Seems like her eyes were wet and she was tired all the time. Yeah, and they said she was full of cancer. An old cat, though. She lived a long, happy, healthy life before that. Now we just have a dog. She's the nicest dog ever, though. She's a mix. We had adopted her from the Humane Society. I think she's like part retriever, part pit bull. Great with kids and people. Loves everyone. Always happy. Yeah, there's quite a bit of forest here. Do any of you have pets? See, when I was little and lived at home, we had one dog till I was like in 5th grade that I remember. We always had like goldfish and stuff, like just goldfish. And maybe those little rainbow ones. I don't know what they're called. Funny thing is, my dad still gets those rainbow little tiny fish. But we had a dog named Boots. We had to put him down when I was in 5th grade because he had cancer. But yeah, my siblings now, they tell me stories of all the animals they had when they were little because I'm the youngest out of my mom and dad had 5 kids and I'm the youngest. So they said they had hamsters, rabbits, a bird, fish, a couple dogs. I think they had a cat once, but my sister's allergic. I do remember when I was little, though, my brother bringing home a turtle. But I don't remember much after that. This may be another long video, guys. I'm not sure if you guys like the long videos or the shorter ones. I don't mind either one. And I don't mind doing them either. Oh, we're getting there. I'm almost done with the 4s. I don't see too many. Oh, I forgot up here again. So yes, we have 4s up on the head. I think it's a head anyway. I was thinking about how I'm the only one in, like, out of my parents' kids, out of all my siblings, that really colors. And well, I guess my oldest sister, she does kind of read books sometimes, but otherwise, it's just me. Other ones said they can't sit still long enough. Well, it's gonna be cute, I think. Okay, let's move up in this part. I think it's the head. I've kind of thought about, I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I think a live would be fun. But then I don't know how I would be able to. I mean, I'd be coloring. I'd have to look up at the comments. And I wouldn't want to miss anyone, but you know, a live color and chat, that'd be kind of fun. I don't know though. Not saying I will or I won't, because I don't know. I've just thought about it. What do you guys think about live color and chats? Talking and being able to talk to you guys live. I don't know, just something to think about. I'm not a professional or anything. I don't even know how to do a buddy color. Like, do you just email each other? That's what I think it is anyway. Like, talk to each other through email and send a picture you color. Sounds dumb, sorry, but I really don't. I'm learning as I go and want to learn like a bunch of things. I think we're going to color the middle of the face here. We're getting there. I've had these Crayola ones for a while. These Crayola markers. And they seem to color really nice. I did have some Crayola Super Tips. I think I had gotten them at the Dollar General. This was a while back, and I ended up, at first my son was using them, and then my daughter. So I was like, well, I feel bad because, you know, she's so young and she wants to be included. So I gave her the Super Tips to let her color with them. And she loves them. She can put the caps on them and everything. At first, she didn't do that very well, but then I showed her that she needed to do that, and she does it. She's like, look, Mom, you're so proud of me. Yes. She's got a great imagination. She's actually pretty good at coloring for her age. She is pretty good at coloring in the lines. But we had to teach her that too. I think we're almost done. I think just this little part now. We can move on. Okay. All right, I think that's it for the 4s. So we will move on to 5, which is tan. So let me find that color. Okay, so here's 5. I'm going to use, this is the Bic Intensity permanent marker, and this is Tiki Hut Tan. Okay, let's try to find the 5s here. Oh, there they are, right in this area. Another thing that I've been browsing a lot lately is gel pens. I do have some, but I think they're pretty much all dried out because I haven't used them in so long. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to even get any gel pens, because I feel like I didn't use my other ones enough. Maybe now it'll be different that I'm coloring more, but I don't know. What's your favorite brand of gel pen that's really good and like lasts and doesn't like, I don't know, maybe they all do when you're coloring kind of stop and you have to shake it, or, but I would be interested to know what's like the best brand to you. Because I would like to, if I do decide, check into a few brands to see, or hear from you guys. That's what I really want, to hear from you guys. Like coloring books, I don't necessarily go for the reviews. Reviews are nice, yes. But I go for something that I think I'm gonna like. Granted, there's a lot of stuff that people have that I want, but I just go for what I think I'm gonna try to use right away, maybe. As you can tell, that's really worked since I have a bunch of coloring books that I haven't colored in. I like that color. I think that's gonna be cute. Feels like one of those days to me where I just want to color all day and all night. I probably won't color too much longer. I don't want to get you guys bored or anything with how long my videos sometimes are and that I'm so slow at coloring, but that's the way it is with the coloring. But yes, I don't want to keep you bored or anything. So I'll probably color for just a little bit longer, and I'm not sure if I'll do another color and chat on this picture or if I'll finish this myself. We'll see. I mean, if you want me to do another color and chat with this picture, I'd be happy to do it. Otherwise, I can just always finish it myself. So last night, we had supper pretty early. And usually we don't watch movies on the weekdays with school and everything. But we've been having supper like pretty early. And my son's been getting his schoolwork done right away, so last night we watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I made popcorn. The 25-minute cartoon one, which I always love that. My son has that like memorized, and I didn't think he did. He laughs, he loves it. He loves the Grinch. And he's seen all the other ones as well, and he likes them too. But we watched the cartoon one, the 25-minute one, and that was pretty good. And then we started, we got most of the way through Winnie the Pooh's, I want to say it is, let me think, Very Happy New Year, or Very Merry New Year. That's a cute one, Winnie the Pooh. And I think the kids have been enjoying that, like eating supper early and then get to watch a little movie, kind of unwind. I mean, usually if they have free time, they want to do other stuff. But the past few nights, Mom, can we have popcorn and watch a movie, a Christmas movie? Yeah, it's early enough, of course. I'm down. I love movies. I used to have a huge movie collection, like over 1,000 movies. It's not that big anymore, but I still have some. Okay. I think that's it for the fives. What about the sixes then? Gosh, and I've been thinking like 8 months from now. Oh, I missed a 3. Let me go back and get that dark brown. I just seen it. See, I told you I'd miss some of those. Anyway, what I was saying, hard to believe in like 8 months. My youngest is going to be in preschool. But I think she's ready. She loves other kids and other people, loves playing, loves to learn. She's my crafty girl. She likes Play-Doh, like all the crafty stuff. She likes painting. Or my son never liked Play-Doh or painting that much. He liked it a little bit, but she likes all of that stuff. Okay. I remember using finger paints when I was a kid, and I had gotten my son some of those when he was really little. And he was kind of, I don't know if he really liked it too much. Oh, my daughter, she loves that stuff. She likes digging in dirt and everything. She's also the one that likes the most sweets in this house. So funny. I ate a lot of sweets too when I was pregnant with her, and it's so weird. When I was pregnant with my son, I ate tons of pickles, and my son's obsessed with pickles. Not that that has anything to do with it. I don't think. I don't know. But it's so weird how that turned out. Like, I can hardly eat pickles anymore because I ate so much when I was pregnant with him, and that was years ago. But yeah, he can eat tons of them. I think I just seen a 4. Oh, yeah, I'll have to go back to that too. So I've been recording my videos with a webcam. I've mentioned that before. A little different, but it's not bad. I mean, the first few videos, it was a little with the focus and everything, but I don't think it's too bad. It works perfect for now. What do you record with? I think a lot of people use their phones, I think. I don't know. I don't know if my phone would be very good. I don't think it would be my phone. All the videos that I've seen of everyone's look so nice. I'm kind of a plain Jane with phones. I've always been. Since I had my first one in high school, I kind of just go for whatever is there. I don't get anything too expensive. I just need it to communicate if I need to with someone, so. And I do play a few games on there. Not gonna lie, I do. I don't know what this is gonna be. It looks like a cat, but I'm not sure what the red is gonna be. Any ideas? I don't know. Maybe it's too early to tell. Sometimes me and my husband, we sit and talk about where we want to be in the future, and we always have wanted to live in the country. Not that we don't love our house now, because we do. We've put some work into it. Needs more, but you know, we live here. We got all the years to do that, but I've always wanted to live in the country and have a bigger garden, a bigger yard, some farm animals. Kids can run wild. And be peace and quiet. And we really like to grow our own food as much as we can. Do you guys ever talk about where you want to be, or like we're content now, but just stuff we think about once in a while? Alright, I think I'm going to finish the 6s and then I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. And I don't know. We'll see if I do another one on this or not. I haven't decided. I think that's it for the 6s. I probably should go back to those 4s before I forget. Just brown, so I'll do that quick while I got you. right, and that's all that I'm going to do for tonight. If you want me to continue this color and chat, let me know in the comment section below. The book's Animal Quest, Color by Number, Christmas by Sun Life Drawing. I will try to find those Bic markers. It's a variety pack, so I don't know. I'll try to find them on Amazon. And then also link the Crayola markers that I used. But yeah, if you like my content or this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please consider subscribing. That would mean so much to me. And as always, have a great night. Bye, guys.